What's up, YouTube? It's splooshIRL and I'm bringing you a video with Battlefield 3 tanks. It will be part 3, I believe, of my Teamwork is Overpowered series. And it was actually tanks that inspired the series to begin with, which is interesting. Ceramic is getting the guy on the left, I'm getting the guy on the right. A little bit of teamwork and coordination there. Pretty sure Ceramic finishes him off too, because he's not there anymore. Lots and lots to talk about when it comes to tanks. Of all the things in Battlefield, I feel most comfortable in a tank. Even some of I actually have some of my very earliest footage, like literally day one in a tank, and I had amazingly dominant gameplays, but it was rushed and they were really long, and I ended up just picking this game. I'm not going to show everything humanly possible in a tank in this video, but I try to show a little bit of everything. There is a theme in Battlefield that teamwork is overpowered. If you coordinate with somebody perfectly, you can become like an invincible force of destruction, which is kind of what happens in this game. And this game's kind of interesting too, because really, when you see the final score, it's really close, within, let's say, 6 tickets, and pretty much Ceramic and I take on the whole world here. And it's difficult, and you could feel tired after this game. So let's see. As far as why I feel comfortable in the tanks, I actually was in the on the best team in North America for many years, playing Battlefield 1942, Battlefield Vietnam, and Battlefield 2 on the PC. So anyone listening that plays on PC, what's up? Tanking has got a lot easier since then.
Spamming speed.
One of the reasons that I like the tank is it had a decent learning curve. In 1942, the tank's rounds really arced, so you had to really have some skills with it, especially if you want to hit a moving target in 3-dimensional space. So we're gonna get some nice tank battles in the beginning here. Due to the fact that I'm dominating these tanks and they're giving me openings, Ceramic's healing abilities are not really necessary, but there would be times where, as a secondary repairman and co-pilot, you want to time yourself so that you want to get out of the vehicle. That was a fail miss. You want to get out of the vehicle between shots, and I'm getting hit by 2 rockets here, so getting healed. And luckily, Fun Squirt actually spawned on me with an RPG, and I got the heavy machine gun, which actually does vehicle damage. It really does stink when you don't have the heavy machine gun in the tank, because it doesn't damage jeeps or anything like that. You get the light machine gun. And this guy, I think he's just shooting a soul flam at me. So one of the skills of driving a tank is, simply put, just not exposing your flanks. A 2-shot kill to hit a tank in the back, some kind of standard RPG. 4-shot kills on the sides, and 5 or 6 on the front. So that's just the general rule. One thing, just as an anecdote, and it kind of annoys me, and if any of the EA developers are listening, back in the day, I feel old when I say that, but there was sort of sweet spots on the tanks, like almost like secret places you could shoot. It's kind of hard to explain without some kind of diagram or something, but if you shoot the very bottom of a tank's treads on the sides, or the underside of a tank's treads on the front, it used to do enhanced damage. It probably was a bug or something, but it added another degree of skill in tanking, because you could surpass the normal scale. You notice there, Ceramic actually got stuck in the tank. I had to get him out. I don't know what he's even doing running over there, to be honest with you, but it was cool to have like these secret sweet spots that weren't easy to hit. And to be honest, even when I watched myself playing this tank in the past, it was just so programmed in my head that even though I know I've tested it and it doesn't work anymore, I still try to do it. That was just like headshot. So anyway, just a thought. I feel like in any video game, I'm hunting for skill curves. You know, someone might say, "Oh, it's like an exploit or a secret trick or something like that." But no, I mean, the whole point playing video games, for me anyway, is I like to have skill curves. I like to feel like I'm learning something, a new trick or something. And right there, do you see the magic of the IR? I don't think smoke is even close to as good as the IR. I mean, so many kills and people hiding in bushes. I play on the city map where you get that one tank on each side in Conquest. And there'll be times when I'll kill people and I'll say to my co-pilot, "Hey, did you see that guy?" He's like, "No, not even close. I had no idea that guy was there." So why don't we talk about the perks on the tank? I like the fast gun reload. It'll save your life against infantry and tanks. I tried reactive armor in that slot and I wasn't too pleased with it. Reactive armor, it's okay, I guess. I just don't think it does much. You know, it does kind of protect you, but in the long run, in a repair versus repair, you know, if like two tanks are being repaired and they're kind of on a standoff, I'd rather have the faster shooting gun. You notice how I stood still for ceramic? That's a, you know, you want to make it as easy as possible for your gunner to hit the target. Same applies in attack helicopters. You know, in old battlefields, your gunner was very, to be honest, unimportant. And in fact, in matches and all that stuff back in the day, you never had a co-pilot in a tank. It was unnecessary. Because tanks move so fast, there's no such thing as vehicle disable. So you could, you know, use walls to your protection and repair yourself. And tanks were pretty fast too. A lot of tanks were really quick. And there was no sensitivity restrictions back in the day. I mean, you could move your turret around like a jumping 360 RPG soldier, which people might not like that and grumble about the realism. And I do kind of appreciate the limitations on the ability to turn a turret. However, it is a little frustrating, and you have to almost learn how to play with a slow turret. Why, you know, the designers of this game don't allow for some kind of secondary sensitivity is beyond me. I mean, I understand they want to have a cap on this turreting ability, but don't make it harder on people, you know, where maybe somebody likes a low infantry sensitivity and they don't want to have to jack up their tank sensitivity every single time they jump in one. So, flanking is very important in a tank. I think right here I even get like a, yeah, right there in the back. Wasn't an easy shot right there. Wasn't exactly super difficult either. But you know, some degree of skill. You'll notice on the bottom left my tank has proximity radar. There's a little bug in this game, I think, where if somebody that has that ability, a proximity radar, jumps in the tank and then leaves it, it stays on the tank. I'm just notifying you, I'm kind of a fan of that bug, but I'm biased. Did you notice there was a guy who appeared on the radar in the building? It's kind of one of the reasons I showed this part of the gameplay. I mean, obviously we knew people were here because the flag wasn't capping, but it was kind of a nifty thing here where the proximity radar really comes in handy. So I back to talking about the perks for a moment. So I go with the quick reload, the IR because that's amazing, and borderline overpowered in this game. And let's see, what was my third one? Machine gun, right? Heavy machine gun. I've tried the guided missile. Of all the guided missiles in the entire game, the tank's guided missile is probably the best one. For some reason, it connects a little better. That's another subject for another day, but guided missiles really are buggy and horrible in this game. And I'm kind of let down by their abilities. But even with massive teamwork and playing with like a full 4 squad, or 5 even, I have never seen guided missiles accomplish much of anything. I've seen 4 guided missiles and javelins or whatever shoot. Speaking of guided missiles, check out this. Right in my butt and he missed. That was kind of weird, huh? So, knowing now where the guided missiles come from, I fall back. The best way to dodge in this game is to try to maintain yourself without having, you know, vehicle disable. And use your sprint key a lot. If some guy's C4ing you or something, just immediately start sprinting in reverse or forward direction. It does not even matter. Just get out of there. I've actually had people where I've spun around their tank 3 or 4 times and they couldn't kill me, so they actually got out of their tank. So I jump in the tank, sprinted out of the range of the guy, turn around and shoot him. And I basically am giving him a lesson on how to drive a tank. I don't know. You would think it's obvious, but it's not. I got the guy on the radar right there. Fun Squirt's gonna finish him, or find him first. I think he could even see the guy on the radar because I'm notifying. A little teamwork, I guess. So I don't know how much I really covered on this video, how helpful I've been. But this video is winding down. It has kind of a dramatic ending. I mean, I am really nervous we're going to lose this. It doesn't look like it, but look at those tickets. Look at them go down. This was a close game. And a little bit of people dying over there, so it's not good. I mean, it doesn't really show, but I think this game ends like 2-0. As you see, that guy dies, but then right there it counts. Thanks so much for watching the video. Stay tuned for more. Please subscribe. Bye.